Okay, guys, I have to apologize. This is Zoom as usual. Now let me share my screen and I have to ask Jamila again just to read the final passage. Okay, so we have the final one. Let me read the profile about the final person. So here we have Liz. Liz is from Colombia and she is working in a restaurant. Okay, so let's read everything about Liz. And I have to ask Jamila. I don't know if she can hear me.
Yes, I can.
Please,
I began.
please, you have to start.
Yeah. My parents discovers it, and my mother came in 19.
Mhm.
An enormous shock when you are in Colombia. You think everything in Europe is wonderful. I arrived in September. The weather was awful and the skies were grey. London wasn't nearly as existing as I thought,
Mhm.
sorry. I
Uh-huh.
spent a year studying English, then fell in love. The marriage didn't work, but I had two children, Jennifer and Julian. I both, uh, I both this restaurant. It is becoming more and more popular, especially with
Mhm.
Europeans. I love my work. It is the most interesting job in the world. I'm not just serving food, I'm giving people an experience of my culture. I'm so thankful now that I came here. There is more opportunity I go to Colombia every year, but when I'm there, I miss England. I really love being here.
Yes, being here. Thank you so much, Jamila. But Jamila, can you read this word again?
Divorced, sorry,
Divorced.
divorced.
Exactly. It is divorced. Divorced when the
What?
wife and husband are not together.
Ah,
Okay.
okay,
الطلاق.
divorced.
الطلاق. So this is what
Okay, enormous.
enormous, very big, هائل. The meaning of how can I read this word?
Arrived,
Arrived.
arrive,
Bravo. Arrived is the simple
and
past of arrive. يصل. To get something.
arrive.
Yes. And this is as what?
Ag
As
is the existing as
exciting.
exciting,
X. This is S.
exciting,
Exciting. Yes.
exciting,
Exactly. This word is
marriage,
marriage.
marriage, marriage.
Yes, it is. And this word is
Both,
boat. This is
both.
boat. Yeah, boat is the simple past
Okay,
of buy.
okay, both.
Yes. This word
Becoming,
becoming exactly. This adjective adverb is
especially,
especially exactly. And
especially
exactly.
now.
It is now adverb now exactly. Again, thank you so much, Jamila, because you are a good reader. God bless you because noise is everywhere. Okay. So now, guys, after reading the information about these people, all these people, guys, live outside their countries and they came to London to work and live. So we have now to answer these questions, the following questions, and we have to answer the questions that we have. Now, question number one is saying, what is special about London? Can you read the introduction and tell me about that thing which is special about London?
London is the most multicultural city in the
Exactly. So what is special is that London is the most multicultural city in the world, in the globe. Okay. Now, question number 2. What is special about Stroud, a green road?
This city have this city has more than nationality.
Yes, exactly. We have Turkish people, Chinese people, Afghanis, Pakistanis, Vietnamese, Colombians, Polish, Kenyans, and French people. So we have people from around all over the world. This is what is special in Stroud Green Road. So this is it. This is about the introduction. Now I think we have to read again and to answer these questions. But to do so, I think we have to split the screen into two just to be able to show the text and to show the questions at the same time, just to be able to read the question and to read the text to find out the answer. So let me open the book twice. Where is the not send to, but open with? Okay. So let me go down to the text and let's solve the following questions. So let me do like this. Exactly. Let me go down approximately to the end because we are about to finish this course. That's amazing. And we have to go to the questions because this screen is smaller. And let me here show you the text. Okay. So now let's try to read the first question and to answer it by reading the text. Question number 1 is saying, when and why did he or she come to England? Absolutely, this question is for all passages. Now, question number 1 in passage number 1. Let me make zoom in again.
1986.
1986, exactly. So this is it. I first came to England in 1986. So we notice that Burkin came to England in this date. Now let me go down to the next passage just to answer the same question. Now we have Meng, who is the Chinese doctor.
2000.
Bravo, that's amazing. So we notice I moved here in 2000. Exactly. Now the same question in the next text, which is about Mihal. When did Mihal come to England?
When he was 16.
When he was
Bravo.
16.
When he was 16, exactly. So when I was 16, I moved to England. Now to the final person, which is Liz. When
When he was she was
19.
19.
exactly, when she was 19. So this is these are the answers of the first question. Question number 2. How did he or she find it at first? When they came to England, how did they find that? Did they like it or no?
She didn't like this girl. She didn't
It was a
like
nice shop.
Yes, thank you,
the
Tagreed. So let's talk about Liz. She said that for me in the beginning, it was an
enormous
enormous
shock.
shock. Exactly. So it was a shock for Lowe's. Exactly. Now I think we have to go to the next passage, which is about Mihal, the dental surgery. Now, how
It
did...
was very hard.
It was
He
very
didn't
hard.
like.
Bravo, it was really hard. Exactly. Every start is really hard. Now let me go up to Meng, who is the Chinese doctor. How did he find it when he first came to London?
Life
Life for
Him like
us here.
it was impossible for the
It was
first time.
it was impossible to live in the first few years. Exactly. Now I think I have to go up to the final passage, which is about the Turkish one, Burkin. Now, how did he find it the first time when he came to England? First came.
It was much quieter.
Yes, exactly. So
he
he
liked
thought,
it.
uh-huh,
He liked England.
he liked it. Exactly. So he thought that London is like
More
New York,
quieter,
but
quieter.
exactly. So he found London much quieter. This is comparative. And he didn't like anyone at all. And we noticed that he wanted to go home in the beginning. So notice that no one liked it approximately in the beginning. All of them faced problems and found it hard to live in London. Now, let's answer question number three, which is saying, what does he or she say about his or her business? Absolutely, all of them started businesses in London. But what about the beginning when they
I came
start?
here to study business at
Yes,
college.
at college. First, I
Mhm.
had a restaurant, and
Uh-huh.
now he run his florist shop.
Okay, exactly. So how did he find that? What did he say? What did he say about his business?
I learned
I
something
love
I
this.
learned
every day.
something new every day. So this is what, exactly, this is what Perkins said concerning his business. Now
And he
let's,
added,
uh-huh.
teacher, he added, in England, a system of work, it is very good. It is the better.
Yeah, I know, exactly. But let's try to stick with the question, Jamila, which is about business. I know that your answer is correct, but your answer, I think, is about London. And this is about the next question, Jamila. Okay, now let's talk about Meng, the Chinese person. What did he say about his business?
It was hard to find work. It was also difficult to talk to people.
Exactly. Okay, that's
Only
it.
this.
People in the West are now more interested in herbal medicine.
Exactly. So this is what he said about his work. So people here are more interested in herbs. Do you know the meaning of herbs?
الأعشاب.
Asher,
Ah,
Chinese
bravo.
بالأعشاب.
Exactly. So this is it exactly what he said because he is a Chinese person, by the way, and we noticed that Chinese society is interested in herbs. Okay, now we have to talk about Mihal. What did he say about his business?
I'm saying the third generation of the same families.
Is it about his business?
Yes, my patients
Mm-hmm.
are of all nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
يعني عم بقول
Exactly. Yes, he
من
said,
كل
I love it.
الأديان كل
Thank you, Zainab. He said, I'm seeing the third generation of the same families. Exactly. This is what he exactly said about his business. Now, Liz, the final person, what did she say about her business?
I bought his restaurant.
Uh-huh. Okay. What else? Wait, let me close this window. She said,
I'm
I
giving
bought
people
this restaurant. It is becoming more and more popular,
I love
especially
my work.
yeah, I love
oh
my
my word.
work. Exactly. And it
It
is
is
the
the
most
most
interesting
interesting job in
job.
the
Thank
world.
you. And thank you because you said that it is becoming more and more popular. It is correct. So this is what these people said about their business. Now I think I have to go down to the next question, which is saying, how does England compare to his or her own country? Absolutely, guys, when they came to England, they compared England to their own countries. But how?
Number one teacher on in all the text. These people compare the weather of his country with the weather of England.
You are talking about Burkin, the
The
Turkish
weather.
one?
No, all these people,
No, we
the
have to.
Turkish, the Chinese,
But we have
the
to answer this
Colombian one.
question, Jamila, with all people.
Yes, all people
Uh-huh.
compared the weather.
Not the weather specifically, but we are talking about England. Okay, let me give you an example, Jamila. We noticed that Burkin is a Turkish boy. Am I right? How did he compare Turkey to England?
This area is very cosmopolitan.
Exactly. What else? Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cosmopolitan is to be
Sorry, I
busy
thought it is
and
more organized here.
organized. Thank you.
Okay.
Exactly. He said things are more organized than Turkey. Exactly.
Life in Turkey is faster.
Yes, thank you. Life in Turkey is faster. What
And
else?
more hectic than here. What's
Mm,
the meaning of hectic?
hectic,
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 sorry.
hectic, too much noise.
What?
Too much noise. Faster and hectic.
معروفة أكتر؟
Yes. So more
Okay.
hectic, faster, and more organized. What else? He said that it was much quieter. Ah, this is about New York. I'm sorry. No, wait. This is about New York. Thank you so much. This is exactly the answer about comparing Turkey to to London. Now let me go down to the next passage, which is about Meng the Chinese one. How did he compare China to London?
There's a
Like
big
In
difference.
impossible.
China, we are surrounded by family.
In China, we
Ah,
are
yes, in China, we are surrounded by family.
يعني surrounded
Surrounded.
يعني محاطين أكتر.
برافو. محاط به. Surrounded by it.
Okay.
Too much people.
And here he feel a foreigner.
A
Foreigner.
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 Exactly. So here I feel a
teacher.
fo
foreigner يعني ضايع أو شي هيك تائه.
stranger. Foreigner غريب. Stranger.
Okay. Foreigner.
Mm, exactly.
But
So
things got easier.
exactly. But later on, absolutely, he said that things got easier. This is it. Things
Mhm.
got easier as my English improved. So we
Kaman, it
noticed,
was hard to find work.
this is not comparing to China.
Okay.
We noticed that we have to check the information, the comparison between China and London. We noticed that in China, we are surrounded by family, but in London, absolutely, he is saying that we are not surrounded by family. Everyone has his or her own business. Most of people are
Yes.
busy. So this is it. This is the comparison. And he said that people in West are more interested in herbal medicine. So this is it. This is the comparison between China and London. So let's go down to Mihal, the Kenyan doctor, dental surgery doctor. Now, how did he compare Kenya?
England is a
Roads were
democratic
so much
Roads
bigger
were
country.
and
so
easier
much
than in
better.
Yes, what else? We have
Uh,
something which is
uh,
It was the
the
coldest
people
winter.
are of all nationalities and religions, all colors too
Mhm.
يعني.
Okay.
And this England is a democratic country.
Mhm.
You can say and think anything and everything. Yes لحظة
Okay.
كمان encore إنه England is a welcoming
Society, exactly. This is it.
society sorry.
England is a welcoming society. Thank you so much. And we notice, guys, he started saying here the roads
the
were so,
roads were so much bigger.
yes, so much bigger and even
Teacher,
busier
what's
than
roads?
roads, الطرقات, like streets,
Okay,
pavement.
okay,
Okay. So we
okay.
notice that this is the first comparison. So this is the comparison that we have between Kenya and London. Now let's try to figure out the last comparison in the final text, which is about laws. Absolutely, we have to check the comparison between Colombia and London. What do you think?
The weather was
The
awful.
weather was awful.
The weather.
The weather was awful. So we noticed
The
that in
skies
Colombia.
were gray.
Yes, exactly. The weather is okay. So in Europe, in general, the weather is awful, not like Colombia. This is it. The weather was awful, not wonderful.
London
And
was
the
gray.
skies are gray.
Yeah, exactly.
There is more opportunity.
I thank you. It's a good comparison. So we noticed that in London, we have more opportunity than in Colombia, because maybe in Colombia,
In
there
the
is
last
not too much.
paragraph.
Exactly. So this is it. There is more opportunity in London than in Colombia, because maybe in Colombia, they don't have too much opportunities to work. So,
Teacher, we can
uh,
say opportunity.
yes, opportunity. Yes, opportunity is correct. This is it.
Okay, يعني we can say it with T or chi.
It's up to you. Both of them are correct. Okay. What is more important, Jamila, is the listener just to understand you.
Okay.
I know that it is very important just to speak the natural language. But now the main goal of language is to be understood and is to communicate with people. And the last stage, Jamila, is to speak naturally. Absolutely, we cannot deny the importance of speaking naturally. But now we have to try the best just to be understood. I mean, if you want to
Okay.
speak the English, people could understand you and vice versa. Okay, so
Okay.
I think this is about this question. Now, question number 5 is saying, what family does he or she talk
Teacher,
about?
خلصنا
Ah,
الوقت.
okay. I think it's 8. Okay, so let's stop here. Thank you so much, Jamila.
We
And I
continue the next session.
Yes, because we still have 3 questions. I guess,
Okay.
guys, let me check it again. By the end of finishing the text, we still have one or maybe, ah, maximum, we need 2 hours to finish the course.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, I have to tell you that just to be ready. So thank you so much, guys, and I have to wish a good night for you. Thank you
Welcome.
for coming. Bye bye, bye bye.